Okay guys, so we do have today a very shocking update. Well, I wouldn't say shocking, but at the same time, this was expected by everyone. Highguard's final update arriving. After that, the game is going to shut down on March the 12th. That's right, it is official from the Highguard developers. It's happening. The dream is gone, guys. Once more, they do not understand that the market of gamers, this is really important. People do not want to play games as a service for a long time. People like unique experiences. There's already so many games as a service. The market is so saturated, and you cannot argue with me because you're gonna say, some people are gonna say, well, it's because there was lots of hate online. Excuse me? Like, look at this. Since launch, more than 2 million players stepped into Highguard's world. Your shared feedback created content, and many believed in what we were building. For that, we are deeply grateful. Despite the passion and hard work of our team, we have not been able to build a sustainable player base to support the game long term. Servers will remain online until March the 12th. We hope you'll jump in with us one more time to show your support and get those final great matches in while we still can. 2 million people, man. Like, there's just no way you can just defend this saying that, well, it was because of hate that people stopped playing. No, 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 no. When people try a game and they play a game, if they like the game, they will continue playing the game. That is common sense. People don't just stop playing a game just because someone told them. That's not how the world works. If you believe that's how the world works, well, your worldview is basically false. We hope you'll jump in with us one more time. Okay, so the team is excited to release one final update to enjoy in the remaining life of the game. We'll be adding a new warden, a new weapon, account level progression, and skill trees. Full patch notes are coming, and we're targeting tonight or tomorrow morning for patch release. From all of us at Wallite, thank you for playing, for supporting us, and for being part of the Highguard's history. Yes. This is a perfect response here. Humble yourselves. Your shit stank. Tencent got outed as your daddy. Next time someone tells you no, take it to heart and consider why. Then ask what you can do better. Then make that better thing, and then enjoy success. Remember the toxic positivity, because, you know, like one of the developers who actually shut down his account, he made a massive post on X saying that everyone believed in them, that this game was lightning in a bottle, that it was the best next thing, and then it flopped. And he was blaming the gamers for their toxic positivity, for their toxic behavior, although ignoring at the same time the studio's toxic positivity, where everyone was like, oh, this is going to be amazing, it's not gonna fail, this is perfect. Remember PC Gamer? Remember this? Highguard didn't flop. Highguard flopped. I mean, do you guys remember the concurrent players? Like right now, I think like a day ago, it was literally like 150 people, concurrent players online. Remember this one. I mean, look at Geoff. Look at Geoff. Highguard will go offline on March the 12th. Nah, Geoff Keighley has to be held accountable here. And I believe as well. Takes money to end Game Awards with. Takes money to hype it up for months. Watches it fail. Stays rich. This is not okay. But the rich will get by without anyone caring, as always. That's the thing, right? Like, he got paid. And I don't know how much, obviously, to promote it and whatever. He even put this tweet, like, remember this was like on the 24th of January, I will be accepting your apologies in 48 hours. This was Geoff Keighley's official tweet before release, right? The Geoff Keighley curse. And then guess what happened? Well, this happened. The game is shutting down just over a month after release. Geoff checking on Highguard was like, yep, oh well. Yeah, well, that's it. No, just forget about it. Just pretend nothing happened. Just pretend, you know, everything is alright. Geoff Keighley right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, Geoff, you still waiting for that apology? That's right, man. Insane, right? I feel so bad for Geoff. I want to believe he genuinely really liked the game and tried to give it as much exposure as possible to make it successful. Sadly, it just wasn't really that good, honestly. And it wasn't. right? I mean, that really important, guys. I mean, let's just be honest here, right? They overhyped and they pretended in the Game Awards. If you guys remember, this is really important here. They pretended that this is an independent game, that this game was made by a brand new studio, which is like not following the AAA agenda. And then we discovered that the actual major backers of the studio was Tencent, which was one of the chairs of the Game Awards. So they basically, in a very stealth way, almost like Metal Gear Solid, they went in from behind. They pretended that this is an independent game, and when they got caught, guess what happened? Tencent ran off very, very quickly. That's right. 3 minutes after you got all emotional and hyped up, the most amazing one last thing, it shuts you down because it was bland and uninteresting, just as everyone said when it was announced. Geoff, read the room next time. And yeah, honestly, man, I do not believe for a second that Geoff was just so ignorant. Like, there was interest here. Let's just not pretend. Let's just not beat around the bush, right? There was some interest here. People got paid money. That's it. Let's just cut the bullshit, right? And let's just be serious. People got paid here quite a lot of money. And Geoff is one of the people who took that money, right? And now he is, well, you know, it happened, you know, let's forget about it, you know, just pretend, you know, something like that, you know, it was never gonna happen again. But yeah, the Concordian timeline, guys, still holds strong. The Concordian timeline is fulfilling itself. Now, of course, Marathon, the game may hold much better because, you know, the game looks better than Highguard. It has, you know, fans already still. But the question is, will this game survive for 1 year? That's the big question. Will this game survive for 6 months, right? If this game is able to survive for 6 months, then it may be able to survive for 1 year. But that's the problem. The test is going to be very interesting because, of course, you know, you never know. And then Horizon Hunters Gathering, that one is going to be also like a, you know, a contention point, I believe. But yes, I mean, you just go into like Steam charts, for example, right? This is the main issue here, and I'm going to explain to you guys in a moment, right? Look at Resident Evil Requiem, right? It's a single player game, right? It's a single player game, and it got 344,000 concurrent players. People are playing it, people are loving it. Of course, this game eventually will have 1,000 people playing it or 500 people playing it eventually, right? Because, you know, it's not like a massive game, it's not like super long. But until then, the game is really popular. It's selling like literally like hotcakes, like it's selling like crazy, right? And people are paying money for it. It's a single player game. Remember when all these companies said, oh, you know, storage run games are dead? Well, look at Highguard. Look at Highguard right now. This is just shocking. Like, the lowest it went was 122 players, concurrent players. Like, it's dead. It's literally dead, man. I mean, look at this fall off. It's just insane, right? And now it has like, what, 300 people playing it at the moment? Maybe some of these are actually the developers and their families, potentially. So the actual people, you know, not connected to the game are maybe, who knows, 200 or 250 or something. But yeah, that's the problem, guys. And hopefully, we will be able to understand that in the future, they should not do this anymore. This is really important. This is super duper important. Guys, please, just don't hype up stuff like this anymore and then pretend that it's not a problem. Game over, Geoff. Yeah, that's right, man. Jeff hitting send on a tweet. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. Did you hear Highguard is going offline? Geoff must be jealous. It lasted half as long as his award show. I imagine his just one more thing next year will be something truly special. Like what? A live service game that actually stays alive. Yes. It's crazy, man. I mean, yeah, it's just insane. Geoff doesn't even plug his games no more. He just looks at you like this. It's crazy. Geoff, the moment he saw the tweet, yeah, that's right, running away because it is insane. But yeah, guys, that's it. Highguard is officially shutting down just 46 days after launch. People don't praise failure, but it's the foundation of every success. Nothing but love for Wildlight. They are full of passion and are risk takers at heart. Highguard's blessed me with new friends and fun experiences. I look forward to whatever y'all decide to make next. Again, toxic positivity. You have to take the L, man. You have to understand. This is really important. You cannot continue like this. Please, Western developers. You may believe, some people are gonna see this video and they're gonna say, I'm a hater. Guys, I'm a realist. Let's talk about reality. This is really important. If you don't acknowledge that there's problems in your development, if you continue in this toxic positivity path and you believe that just by pretending that everything is alright and ignoring the haters online, it's not that. You have to understand the feedback. You have to understand what people like. And very important, don't just try to believe that if you release a half-baked game because, you hype it up or whatever, and you have ex-developers from Titanfall and all these companies, effectively from Apex Legends or whatever, don't just believe that's suddenly their success, because you have to earn it. You have to prove it. And you have to make sure your game is actually original. This is really important. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Honestly, man. Yeah. That's it. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. And remember the press? Remember the press? They were gaslighting people. They were saying that the game didn't flop. The game is doing all right. The game is fine. Like that massive gaslighting, which happened for a few weeks before and after release, right? Because Tencent had money in it, of course, as you can imagine, right? So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. As always, see you later in the next one. And developers of companies, remember something really important for your future games. Never take your gamers for granted. And very important, if you believe that you can just release a game and just expect success just because of your toxic positivity in your studio, you are literally delusional. That does not work. It never worked. You have to make sure your game is actually fun. That's really important. Why does Marvel Rivals, just give you one small example, and with this we're gonna finish the video. Marvel Rivals, you just check them out. Here they are. 67,000 concurrent players, as you can see here, is still going really strong. Yeah, as you can see here, people are coming into it all the time. Obviously, it dropped from the massive peak, of course, but it still has, quite a lot of people playing it regularly. No problem, right? It's really good, right? So why is that? Very simple, because they understand they are unique, they're special, their designs are unique, they have an audience which loves what they make, they're special. That's the answer. They have a special sauce. If you don't have a special sauce and you just release something which is basically more of the same, right, with looks like Unreal Engine assets from a website effectively, with typical characters, boring stuff effectively, then you're gonna have problems, right? You have to do something unique, special, because games as a service in this day and age, if you don't do something special, you will not survive. And that's it. That's the lesson of the story. If you don't understand this basic thing, then effectively you will basically lose money again and again and again until you learn the lesson. And the lesson is, Asian developers understand. Make something unique, make something special, and avoid toxic positivity at all costs, because that's going to ruin your game quite substantially. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, I shall see you later in the next one. Bye.